If I could sum up my role in one word, it'd be rewarding. Whether it's a unit, a family home, or a commercial property, I'm often the first person on the ground meeting with the customers to witness the impact an event has had on their property and their lives. As a loss adjuster, it's my role to survey the premises, assess the damages, and bring a reassurance to the customers, explaining what's going to happen next. It's this element that makes me so proud of what I get to do. In this conversation, I'll share my experiences as a loss adjuster and what makes us a crucial part of the insurance process. My name is Sarah Driscoll, and this is Being a Loss Adjuster. A loss adjuster is an expert in insurance claims. So they are somebody who understands the legislation, building regulations, they understand insurance laws and practices and how to fix damages. They understand how to settle claims, and that's what they do. They go in there on behalf of insurance companies to assess damages, understand what loss has occurred, and rectify those damages. A loss adjuster who specialises in building needs to have a strong understanding of, building concepts and regulations. They need to know how to approach certain situations and losses in a safe and composed way. They need to have the skills to settle and negotiate a claim, negotiate how damages need to be rectified or any sort of settlements that need to occur. They need to be an expert in finding the experts as well. They develop a toolkit of essential knowledges and also bases to find further knowledge that needs to be found to sort out a situation that has occurred. The loss adjuster will manage the assessment. They will be in contact with all parties that need to be contacted to do with the claim. They will basically manage your claim from the very beginning, if they're appointed, or if they're appointed partway through of a claim. They will take it over. They will become the point of contact. They will become the person who follows the claim through from start to finish. Make sure that everything is understood and that you get all the benefits that you're entitled to under the policies. The benefits of having a loss adjuster appointed on your claim is that they will be that point of contact, that person to manage your claim for you. They are there to answer your questions. They're there to make sure the right expertise is engaged and appointed and the right reporting happens. They're hugely beneficial to a claim because they are the experts in handling it. Assess is an internal loss adjusting firm with CHU. They operate under a delegated authority, and individual adjusters carry a delegated authority, which allows them to accept claims, assess the damages, appoint certain specialists, and take actions a lot faster than some external firms that have to report back to the insurers that they're engaged by. A loss adjuster can be appointed by the insurer. They're appointed usually via the claims consultant. A loss adjuster can also be appointed or engaged by the broker, usually under a type of authority from the insurer. Sometimes you can get engaged or notified through a builder when they've attended to do an urgent make safe, or they're the initial, eyes on the circumstance, on the damage. They'll go, no, a loss adjuster is needed in this situation, and they'll advise that way as well. The loss adjuster's customer are the stakeholders to the policy. So that's the underwriter, being the insurer, that's the strata manager, that's the insured, and the lot owner's insured, and if there's a broker, that's also the broker. So they are a customer to the policy. They are who we are serving in our adjusting of the claim. When a loss adjuster is appointed to an urgent or emergency claim situation, their first action is getting in contact with you, which will happen as soon as possible. They'll be in contact with you to understand what's occurred and organise the necessary builders and repairers to complete a make safe to the property. They will then start you off on your insurance process. When a catastrophe is declared, as soon as it's safe for adjusters and insurance repair teams to be deployed, they will be deployed to the area of catastrophe. They will organise make safes in securing the properties as necessary, so tarps to roofs, barricading off areas when there's no other ways to make them safe. Basically prioritising insureds in most peril to make sure that there is at least a safe and secure process going forward while the claim is assessed and repairs are organised. Loss adjusters engage specialists for necessary information or investigations that they don't carry the expertise for. Typically a specialist like engineers, building consultants, forensic plumbers. There's forensic investigators for fire and malicious acts. There's hydrologists. Those are typically engaged for flood claims. And hygienists are the primary specialists that get involved. They're the experts in their fields and they provide clarity to a loss. A loss adjuster can complete a diploma of loss adjusting. That's currently educated through ANZIF, the Australian Institute of Insurance and Finance, or in partnership with AICLA, the Australian Institute of Chartered Loss Adjusting, who is the primary body of loss adjusters in Australia. They typically also carry a lot of other qualifications from past experiences. You'll have forensic accountants, you'll have engineers, building consultants, or police detectives. You'll have all sorts, giving a specialist experience to a loss adjuster. When a loss adjuster receives a complaint, it's approached with empathy, a kindness in being transparent and reasonable in the balance of, what is covered and what the policy entitlements are. When I receive a complaint, I try to understand exactly where it's coming from. Is it a service issue, or is it a disagreement on policy coverage, or the approach on how to rectify some damages? Why we've chosen to repair as opposed to replace, why we've chosen to approach a repair in a particular path. I try to understand the root of that issue and work to either explaining why something needs to happen this way or resolving and finding a compromise